Okay, I'm just gonna take these notes down because I lose paperwork a lot. Ask for a real judge. All right. um, I'm not. I think that's a little forward. I want to work with a judge more so. Get notification of reservation of rights, notarized. File with county to make public record. All right. I'm not too certain about that one. I'll have to look back on that. File a motion to dismiss because of reservation of rights. Yeah, once again, motions, I'm a little clueless about. File a motion to dismiss because I did not get a speedy trial. I believe you get up to a year, so if it was a year wait, that's still within a speedy trial time frame. Scare you into a plea bargain, yes. The judges on lower courts will do that. Test for diplomatic immunity, get a parking ticket or remove car tags. I'm not too brave with that. Remedy, the UCC. A lot of people will quote the UCC. A lot of talk about joinder with a really combative sovereign people. Where is the list for diplomatic immunity? I guess that might exist. Constitution establishes court jurisdiction at common law. Yep, the preamble does. I'm honoring the pro se arrangement with explicit reservation of rights, and we'll say without prejudice and under protest. I'm very tempted, but I don't want to be too abrasive. All right, I think that might be a little abrasive, and you want to be friendly. United States means a federal corporation that has no jurisdiction. Yes. We live under a republic. Okay. The United States is the corporation. I got a lot of little notes here. Okay, I was invited. Oh, yeah, that's. Corporations are supposed to be people, which also makes people corporations in turn. Oh, yeah, this is my stuff. Acceptance for value. I don't think I want to do acceptance for value. That means I'm kind of accepting the ticket as is, I believe. Counterclaim by challenging jurisdiction. Yes, I'm interested in that. I assert my jurisdiction in the court of record. If they don't prove jurisdiction, they're proceeding without it, which sets some precedents, I believe, for the court case. You have to get in front of a court with a real judge that tries felonies. Courts try to string you along under duress of threat, hoping you can be scared into a plea. That's the lower courts. They work mostly with not common law, but statutory law. All actions against me may be in violation of... Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to cite that. Deprivation of rights under color of law. Something I'd like to look into again. Verified complaint. That's interesting, but I'm not sure how that goes. Demurred means they agree. These notes are very scattered, by the way. Object to the jurisdiction. Object to the plea. Is the judge my attorney? No, then you've made a judicial determination. Thank you for determining I'm not guilty. I want to take that, actually. This is an important note for the beginning. I haven't had a chance to consult with counsel yet, and I would like a continuance. I don't like the idea of a continuance. I don't want to stick around here, but I definitely want to object to making a plea without a public defender. He can proceed under color of law, and I can sue him. That's for the judge. If they proceed without jurisdiction, pretty much they're proceeding under color of law. When I challenge jurisdiction and they fail to prove it, then they're working under color of law at that point, which is kind of the illusion of a law, but not actually following law. Unconstitutional. Sanctions for lying, I can impose that as my own court. Yeah, courts tend to be on the lower courts, statutory courts, about intimidation and strategy with the they work with their statutes all the time. They know how to work with them. The people own the government, the government owns the citizens. Yeah, I am of the people, I'm not a citizen. Thought that was interesting. What do you require to make a motion? Instead of don't ask the clerk of courts how to do a motion. You ask, what do you require to make a motion? I am Travis, I'm one of the people of Idaho in this court of record, and I complain of. Now, I don't know if I want to complain of anything. I would like to maybe object. Establish my sovereignty, establish common law, strips judge of authority. I object, it's not my wish. Alright, and then when they say overruled, you say, for the record, it's not my wish. I was intimidated. Okay. Involves the 5 senses plus mind. That's like using evidence, hearing, smelling, seeing. Counterclaim based on jurisdiction. Yeah, I think I'll repeat this. And vindictive prosecution. I have to look into that some more. It's interesting. These are interesting concepts, but I need more detail. Go to the civil to counterclaim. Yeah, and then the civil doesn't know what's going on. I don't know what you're talking about. Move for consolidation of cases. See, I only have one case. You can look up judicial profiles. I actually looked up the 2 judges for my case, the 2 potential judges, and I know what they look like now. But I don't know their specific history, and apparently you can get more specifics than general Google search of them. Sovereign decrees law, but jury can prevent it. That's the kicker for sovereignty, is you're at the mercy of the jury, but you're at the mercy of the people, at least, who generally can be reasonable. Magistrate equals nobody can make a decision. Okay. Founding fathers more confidence in the sovereign than judges. Alright. Alright, so this is kind of how it starts. Criminal complaint, then you make an immediate counterclaim against judges, prosecutors, your own public defender, and then if they demur, like answer or agree to your counterclaim, which could be like jurisdiction counterclaim, then you can give a ruling, writs of error, and then make a judgment, fine them for $1. Okay. Yeah, I'm not. It sounds good. Just have to look into it more. Okay, just a couple other notes I found in my pockets. So you can make an order to vacate judge's decision because of all this. The judge has no authority to overrule. And then you vacate his order. And then there is trespassing. And there's 2 types of trespassing for common law. One is where harm was done, physical harm, and one is where non-physical harm is done. Writ of mandate is not an appeal. Court of record statutes. In a court of record, statutes don't apply. Okay. The court makes the decisions, not the judge. Supreme Court are concept thinkers, lower courts are procedure thinkers. Okay, that's the difference between common law and statute law. Motion for summary of judgment, contempt of court. Shut down their case until they prove jurisdiction to your court. That's the first counterclaim. That's the first counterclaim you make, and you make it right away. And then ask for damages, which is, your time. And they say $50,000 a day is not unreasonable.